Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So till now we have covered first half of previous year questions for permutation and combination, that is around 12 questions. So we have solved around 12 questions in the last video. If you have not watched that video, I would highly recommend go watch that first and then come to part 2 of the previous year question. In this video also we are going to solve around 10 to 11 questions as well. And this PPT is already available on the Telegram channel. You can go there, download this PPT and try to solve this question on your own first before looking at the solution, right? So let's start with today's lecture, and that is solving question number 12 of previous year questions for permutation and combination, right? So let's start. It says on a chessboard, how many different ways can six squares be chosen on the diagonal of along a straight path? First thing, you should know how a chessboard looks like, and the second thing you should know is what are the diagonals of a chessboard. So chessboard looks something like this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8, right? So there are total 8 into 8. This is how a chessboard looks like. And what are the diagonals of a chessboard? These squares form diagonal number 1 of a chessboard, and there is another diagonal of this chessboard as well. I'm choosing the other color. This is the diagonal number 2 of the same chessboard, right? Now you understand that there are two diagonals of a chessboard. Now let's only assume, look at the diagonal number 1. So if I draw the diagonal will look something like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's make it one more time: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So I have to choose 6 squares. 6 consecutive means they are joined to each other. 6 consecutive squares I have to choose. So which squares I could choose? I could choose these: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is one way I can choose 6 squares consecutively. Otherwise I can choose these things: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there is another way I can choose this. I can choose it like I can make it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, right? So there are two. How many ways can is there any other way? Another way could be, if you think, it could be like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 6, right? But this could not happen because there is a gap. But what they have asked, they should be consecutive. So there is no other way than these three ways: way number 1, way number 2 and way number 3. So there are three ways of selecting 6 squares on a single diagonal. On one diagonal you have 3 ways. How many diagonals are there in total? There is another diagonal as well. So there are total 6 ways: 3 on first diagonal, 3 on second diagonal. So total 6 ways are there of choosing 6 consecutive squares on the diagonal, right? So answer is 6. Now moving on to the next question. Here we have 5 letters: A, B, C, D, E, right? So we have to arrange them in such a way there are exactly 2 letters between A and E. First thing, if A dash dash E dash. So this is the way they need exactly 2 letters between A and E. So this is the way. So you can write B, C, and E, B, C, D. B, C, D, there are 3 letters. So B, C, D could come here, or other way is B, D, C. Other way is C coming here, then B, D. Another way is C coming here, D, B. Another way is I will write here D starting with D, then C, then B, or other way is D, B, C. So how many ways are there? If we have to fill 2 letters here, so exactly 2 letters. So there are total 6 ways, or 3 factorial. We have 3 letters, that is B, C and D, B, C and D, right? So there are total 3 factorial ways of 3 factorials means 6 ways of having such formation. But don't stop here. Can I not write it like this? E dash dash A dash. Still, there are two letters between E and A, which they have asked, right? So, this formation will also have how many ways? 6 ways, right? This will also have 6 ways. Means 6 letters can be formed with starting with A and 2 letters between it. Another case could be you start with a blank, then A dash dash E. Still A and E has 2 letters, so it will have 6 ways, right? Or dash E dash dash A. So this will have also 6 ways or 6 letters. So there are total 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6, total 24 ways in which such formation could be made. So case number 1, case number 2, case number 3, case number 4, and each case has 6 formations each. So total 6 into 4, 24. So this is how we can find how many letters we can form with exactly 2 letters between A and E. I hope this is clear. Now moving on. Next question is A, B, C are 3 places such that there are 3 different rooms from A, B, B, C and AC. Such question we have already covered in the lecture videos. If you have not seen it, you can go back and watch it for the theory. So there are 3 places A, B, C. So A is like this, B is like this, C is like this, right? So while going from A to B, there are 3 roads. A to B has 3 roads. B to C has 4 roads. And A to C has 3 roads. I hope this is clear. Now first thing, tell me, if I am going from A to B and B to C, how many ways are there of going from A to C? That is 3 into 4, right? 12 roads. If you're not aware, you can go and watch the first video where we have learned the concept of multiplication theorem, right? Where while going from A to C, we have to go through B. So there are A to B we have 3 roads, B to C we have 4 roads. So going from A to C, we have total 12 different options, right? And there are direct 3 other roads available to you. So 12 roads, 12 ways of going via this route, 3 ways of going via this route. So total 12 plus 3, 15 roads or options I have of going from A to C. This concept we have already learnt in our first lecture on permutation and combination. If you want, you can go there and understand this concept better. And the answer is 15 roads. I hope this is clear. Now moving on. Next question. And if you see, again, interesting thing, if you see paper number, when they say they have increased the difficulty of CSAT exam, what they have done? They have just see 2022 has a lot of questions of permutation and combination. And permutation and combination is a topic which is difficult for each and everyone, not only for you. So they have total round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 questions. So 7 questions in a paper on a single topic of permutation and combination. Obviously, the paper is going to be difficult. And believe me, it was not only difficult for you, it was difficult for everyone. So what you have to do? You have to calm your nerves, focus on your strengths. I have my strength is number system, arithmetic, algebra, or even permutation and combination, and go for it. You don't have to worry that. Don't worry that exam is only difficult for you. No, it is difficult for everyone, right? So 2022 exam was actually difficult. Why? One of the reason was they have given 7 questions of permutation and combination, and this is not an easy topic to mastery. So in my experience, if we have done like 3 questions out of 7, you are good. Don't worry. A lot of people might not have been even attempted or successfully attempted 2 or 1 of it. So even if you have done 3 or 4 of total 7 questions, you were in a good position, right? So let's move on to the next question. There is a numeric lock with 3-digit pin. So obviously pin means, so it's a 3-digit pin like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or whatever. The pin contains digits from 1 to 7. First thing is, only 1 to 7 digits are allowed. There is no repetition of digits, so 777 could not be the pin, right? Digit in the pin from left to right are in decreasing order, means left to right. So if this is a pin, this is a pin, this will be the highest number and this will be the lowest number, right? Why? Because the digits are in descending order. Now, next part. Any two digits are differ by at least 2. Means if first digit is 7, can next digit be 6? No. Why not? Because they don't have a difference of 2. Means can we have a digit next digit 5? Yes. Why 5? Because 7 and 5 has a difference of 2. Next, can we have the next digit 7 and 4? Yes, because they have a difference of 3 and the difference should be at least 2. It could be more than 2, but minimum what we need is difference of 2. So 4 is also allowed here, right? So I hope it is clear. Even next is, suppose I put 7, 3, so the difference is now 4. Is it allowed? Yes, because difference is at least 2. It is more than 2, but difference is minimum of 2. So I hope it is clear how how this is working, right? Now moving on. Now the next part is how many maximum times you can find, means how many ways or how many possible combinations of pins are possible, right? So let's start. First thing, if my first number, let's take the first number as 7. What could be the next number? I have already told you it could not be 6, so 7, 5. So if I 7, 5, next digit should be at least differ 5 by 2. So next digit could be 4? No, because 5 and 4 has a difference of 1. So next digit could be 3, right? Now again 7, 5. I'm taking first two digits 7, 5. If we have already taken 3, can the next digit be 2? Yes, because 5 and 2 have a difference of 3, which is more than required 2. Next digit 7, 5, 1. Is it possible? Yes. So this is another case. I hope this is clear. These are the combination with the first two letters as 7, 5. Now moving on. 7, 5 is done. Can we have any other combination starting with 7, 5? No. So let's say next combination is 7, 4. Right? 7 starting with 7, 4. What could be the third letter? 2. 2 is allowed? Yes, because these two have a difference of at least 2. Next, starting with 7, 4. 7, 4, 1 is allowed? Yes, because they have a difference of 3. Now moving on. 7, 4 is done. 7, 3, let's take 7, 3. So if I take 7, 3 is the first letter, so the last digit only could be 1. So these are the numbers which are start with 7, right? So these are the numbers which start with 7. Now moving on. Let's say take the number which start with 6. So 6, the second letter could be 4. So 7, 4, 2 is the first number. Oh sorry, 6, 4, 2. 6, 4, 1 is the another number, right? Now moving on. Let's take another example where 6, 3 is the starting digit. 6, 3, 1 is the only possible of done. So all the numbers with 6 are done. Let's start with 5. 5. What could be the next digit? 3. 5, 3 and 5, 3, 1. I hope this is clear. So these are all the possible combination which could be formed in this with these conditions. So what are the total numbers? 6 plus 3 plus 1. Total 10 total combinations are possible using these conditions, and that is the answer, right? This is done. Now moving on. There are 8 equidistant points on a circle. This is a circle and there are total 8 equidistant points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, right? Now let's see how many right triangles can be drawn using these points as a vertex and taking the diameter as one of the triangle. So first thing, what is a diameter? This is a diameter of a circle which connects one end to the another. This is another diameter. It's passing from the center. This is another diameter. And this is another diameter. So these all are the diameters. Suppose I mark it as, this is point number A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H. Right? Now let's say what are the possible, so using this as a diameter, A, E as a diameter, right? Using AE as a diameter, what are the possible triangles, right triangle I can form? There is one more condition, there is one more theorem of geometry. Whenever you form a triangle with diameter as one of the side, other two sides are at right triangle. So the theorem says if one of the side of the triangle is such that it passes through a diameter. So if you form a triangle using this like this, other two sides will have a right angle here. So this is a theorem of geometry. So this is one of the circle. Using the same diameter, I could have A, C and E. Still they have a right triangle here. I can do A, D, E. I still have a right triangle, right? So diameter AE will have which all circle? Right triangle ABE, ACE, ADE. On the other side, AHE, AGE and AFE. So six triangles are possible using diameter AE. Right? Now let's take another diameter BF. Right? So this is the diameter I am talking about, BF. So using BF, how many triangles are possible? Again 6. So here we have 6. Here again we have 6. Going again. Let's take another diameter. And another diameter would be CG. CG. You will have 6 right triangles again. And the last diameter is DH. Diameter DH. Again you have 6. These are the possible diameters, right? AE, BF, CG and DH. And with each diameter you can have 6 triangles. So 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6, total of 24 right triangles possible in such a case. So that is the question. So you need to know two theorems. What exactly, not the theorem but the concept, what exactly is the diameter of a circle, and second, if you form a triangle with diameter as one of the side, the other two sides make a right triangle. So that is why each of these triangles are right angle triangle. So total 64 triangles are, 24 triangles are possible, and that is the question, right? I hope this is clear. Now moving on to the next question. Again, question number from 2022. One non-zero digit, one vowel and one consonant are taken and they are used to form a password. Again, it's a 3-letter password, right? Each password have to start with a vowel and end with a consonant. So here we put in a vowel, we are putting a consonant, we'll understand what these are, and there is a digit in between. So this is a 3-letter password with such condition, right? So it should start with vowel and end with consonant and digit in between. How many total password can you form? How many digits, non-zero digits are there? Non-zero digits are all the digits from 1 to 9. So there are total 9 digits. So how many vowels we have? Vowels we have A, E, I, O, U. So total 5 vowels are there, and consonants. All the other alphabets which are not A, E, I, O, U means 26 minus 5. That is 21 consonants are there, right? 21 consonants are there. So how many vowels or how many vowels we have? We have 5 vowels. How many digits we have? We have 9 digits. How many consonant we have? 21. So how many ways of filling first position? 5. How many ways of filling second position? 9. And how many ways of filling last position is 21. So total number of password possible is 5 into 9 into 21. That is 945, and 945 is the answer. I hope this is clear. Simple question. You just have to know what exactly is digit, vowel and consonant, and how to calculate the number of ways using such a condition, right? Now moving on to the next question. Here what we have, see, this question we have already covered in the previous year questions for linear algebra. If you want, you can do it again. So let's start. Let's do it. So a bill of 1840 is to be paid, means 1840 rupees are to be paid, and we have three types of notes: 50, 20 and 10. 50 rupees note, 20 rupees note and 10 rupee note. So total 50 notes are there. So you can only use 50 notes in total. 50 notes means you can use 10 of 50, 20 of 20 and 20 of 10, however you want, but there are total 50 notes possible you can use. So first condition, let's read first condition. 25 notes of 50 rupees are used. So 25 notes of 50 rupees are used. So remaining 25 notes are coming from where? Of 20 and 10. So first thing is clear that 25 notes of 50 rupees are used. So how many rupees we already have? That is 1250. So out of 1840, we are getting 1250 from here only. I hope this is clear. We have 1840. Yeah. So 1840, and out of that 1250 is coming from 50 rupees note. So we are left with 590 rupees. We are left with 590 rupees. So 590 rupees have to come from where? 590 rupees have to come from these 25 notes, right? So let's see. So we have 25 notes, and we have to, how many do we need? 590 rupees do we need? We have 20 rupees note and 10 rupees note, right? Even, and you have how many notes possible? 25 notes are possible. Even if you use all the 25 notes as a 20 rupee note, you will only have 500 rupees. You will still not be able to make 590 rupees. How? We have option of 25 notes. Even without using 10 rupee note, I am only using 20 rupees note. 25 note or 20 rupees each, I have 500 rupees. Anyway, I will not be able to reach 590 rupees. So this case cannot happen. Why? Because in any case, I will not be able to make 590 rupees using 25 notes of 20 and 100, right? You can check these two cases on your own, right? Let's say this is the homework, and in the end you will find that no option means all the options are incorrect. Even case number 1, case number 2, case number 3, all are incorrect or not possible. So that is why 1, 2, 3 means option D is the answer, right? This is a homework for you. You can attempt it on your own. You will not able to fulfill the sufficient value, or will not be able to reach the required amount of 1840 rupees with the conditions given. Moving on. Now this is the next question. In a tournament of chess, again this believe me, this is, I would say, hard question. Why? First thing, this is a little tricky question. Second thing, there is a ample, or there are many places where you can make a mistake while even solving it. You could miss one or two values here and there, and your answer could be incorrect. Why? Because the options are very close. So this question, I would all say, this is on the harder side. If this question has been in the exam, even if I know I would be able to solve it, chances are I could get it wrong. So these questions are like uh, high risk, high reward questions type. Even if you leave it, it's okay. Let's start. They say the match tournament of chess start with 150 entries, and a player is eliminated when he loses a match. Means suppose there are three people entering a tournament, A, B and C. So if A and B have a match, then whoever loses, he is out of the tournament and A will go to the next stage, right? And it is given no match results in a tie. Means there is no match, no player who is resulting in a tie. Means no match is resulting in a tie, means there is always a winner. So suppose A, B, C are entering the tournament. A and B play against each other and A wins. C has no one to play against in the first stage. So C will get direct entry to the round number 2. He will play against A and C. A and C will play against each other, and whoever is the winner will be the winner. I hope you understand. Whoever is left will get a bypass, right? He will get a pass to the next round, right? So let's see how it will work in our question. Uh, and people who watch IPL Eliminator, they will better understand how you get a direct entry to the finals if you are in the top 2. Something like that, right? So let's see. If 150 players are entering a tournament, how many players will play a match against each other? There will be a total. Suppose this is, there are how many matches will be there? 75 matches will happen. So I am just noting down M where the matches will happen. So 75 matches will happen with 150 players. And how many winners will be there from here? Total 75 winners will come. Now these 75 winners will play against each other in the next round. So 75 players will have how many matches against each other? So there will be 37 players playing against each other. So that will make it 74, plus there is one extra player who will get a direct entry. So in the now round number 2, there will be 37 matches happening, and one player will be left who will get a direct entry to the next round. So how many winners will come from here? 37 winners. One player is getting the direct entry to the next round. So there are total 38 players in the next round. I hope it is clear. So 37 matches happened, 37 winners. One player is coming directly to the next round. So we have 38 players in the next round. So in this next round, 38 players. How many matches we will have? We'll have 19 matches in total. 19 matches. All players will fight against each other. And how many winners will come from here? 19 winners. Right? And these 19 players, how many matches will they play against each other? So these 90 players, there will be 9 matches of 2 players each, means 18 players will fight against each other and one player will get a direct entry. So how will it look like? So 19 player, 8, how many? 9 matches will be happening here, and one player will be left who will get a direct entry to the next round. So 9 matches will give how many winners? 9 winners, and there is one player coming from here. So a total of 10 players we have for the next round. I hope this is clear. Now these 10 players, how many matches will they play? They'll play 5 matches in total, right? How many winners will get from here? 5 winners. Now these 5 will have 2 matches each, means 4 players will fight against each other and one player will get a direct entry. Here we have 2 winners and one will be coming from here. So total 3 players for the next round. Oh, I will not round it here. So 3 players. So out of these 3 players, there will be one match between two players, and one player will get a round here. One player will get direct entry to the final. So we have total 2 players here, and last final match, one match will happen here. I hope it is clear. A little confusing, but you have to be very aware which player is getting the bypass and which player is playing the next round, right? So now, if you do the calculation, you will say what all the numbers are of importance to us. I will write it here. So we just need to know the matches. 75 matches in one round, 37 matches in the second round, 19 matches in the third round, 9 matches in the fourth round, 5 matches in the fifth round, 2 matches in the sixth round, and 1 match in the seventh round, and plus 1 final. So this is the total matches which have been played. You can do the summation on your own and you will get the answer. I hope it is clear. Again, this is a tricky. Why? Because even if you miss any one bypass by mistake, your answer will be incorrect. So this is a summation will give you the whatever the total matches they have played in the tournament. Now let's that's all. So that was the last question. That was the last question we have, and that completes our previous year questions for permutation and combination. Our permutation and combination topic is complete. After this, we have another topic of counting principles. Means like permutation and combination, we have a totally similar topic, which is again a headache for the aspirant, that is probability. And again, I'm telling you, I'm repeating it, you just clear your bases. and try to solve easy and medium questions of probability as well as permutation and combination. Don't go to attempt each and every question of these tricky topics. No, you just need to like attempt 50%, get 50% of the question right of these tricky topics, and try to increase your accuracy in the easier topics. Those are number system, arithmetic, and algebra, right? So we'll meet in the next video for probability. Till then, best of luck. And if you have any doubt, please feel free to post them in the comments. Thank you and see you in the next video.